right, well, welcome to our continuing series on why do kids need braces. And in this video, we're going to talk about nasal breathing and nasal hygiene and how important that is to actually preventing the need for orthodontics and the need for braces. And really the tongue position and the tongue posture is what happens when we breathe through our nose. And so I want to show you what a lot of kids that come into my office look like nowadays. You can see in this picture that we've got some teeth that are kind of crooked. They're not leaning right. They can't fit together. They're all trying to like squeeze into a small area. And that small area is supposed to be made a big area by the tongue. But we don't see that right now. We're seeing a lot of, tight, crowded spaces. And so when children are coming in to see me, I don't look at this picture and think, oh, they need to go to an orthodontist. I think they need to breathe through their nose. We need to teach their tongue what to do so we can correct this naturally. And obviously the earlier, the better. So let's get back to the basics, okay? Noses are for breathing. This is your breathing instrument. Mouths are for eating. So don't eat through here and don't breathe through here. So the nose is really important. It warms, humidifies, and sterilizes the air that we're breathing in. And that's going to have a huge effect on how our lungs function, how our heart functions, and how our whole blood and system, everything works together. Mouths, on the other hand, when we breathe through our mouths, we cause sympathetic or fight or flight. It causes upper chest breathing. We can't breathe as much. We don't breathe as naturally. We have more tight chest. You can get dehydration, bad breath, dental gum disease. All these things can be associated with mouth breathing. Mouth breathing is actually one of the worst things we can do for our health. And we breathe every minute of every day. So super critical to remember. So even though nose breathing is so important, about 50% of kids and adults still mouth breathe. We've got to start turning this around. Nose breathing is the first step. Breathing is the most important thing you do every minute of every day, and it needs to be through the nose. The nose performs over 30 functions to get us breathing correctly, sleeping correctly, and being healthy. So what does mouth breathing do? Well, because we put our tongue down to breathe over the tongue when we mouth breathe, it causes this low tongue posture. And if you look at the picture, the upper jaw is very narrow then, and there's this gap, and all of a sudden it crowds in and the teeth have nowhere to go. And this is why people get referred to the orthodontist, because our teeth don't have a place to go. Well, the reality is we need to get the tongue up there, functioning and filling that position to really create the space that we need. The other thing that mouth breathing does is it helps to cause swelling in our tonsils and our adenoids, which makes it even harder to breathe through our nose because our adenoids are right in the middle of our airway tube going through the nose. So if we have big tonsils and big adenoids, now we can't breathe through our nose, and we just even more cyclically mouth breathe, which causes more health problems, and it's just this downward spiral. So one of the things we teach at Epic Dentistry is about how to get better nasal breathing. We use Breathe Right strips to help open up the nasal passages. We have some clear Xlear spray that'll help keep the nose cleaned out, good nasal hygiene, and keep them breathing through their nose at night. We've got cones like the mute system that you're seeing on the screen here, where we can open up the nose passage and keep it open all night while we breathe and sleep. And then we also even encourage Next Care, which is a 3M product. It's a gentle tape that can lightly hold the lips together to help train the body again to breathe correctly, to breathe through the nose while we sleep. And that's going to promote good breathing, which promotes good sleeping, good dreaming, good health, waking up with energy and feeling like the kids should feel. So I hope this video was helpful, really important. This is one of the major focuses of our practice at Epic Dentistry. We treat airway, sleep, and TMJ. Please visit YouTube. You can click on the YouTube button below. Subscribe to our channel. We're going to have a lot more videos coming with really great information, great education. Go ahead and like the video. We'd love to get that from you. And then also you'll see our website there, www.myepicsmile.com.